Alright, let's make a character together. Sound good? So the first thing we're gonna do is start with the head shape. And I just do a circle and then make a chin and then kind of just cut in the middle again, because that's where your eyeline's gonna go. That's about it. And then like the middle. And then I start popping some eyeballs on. We don't really care how this looks. Don't get too caught up in the pretty things of life. We can make her look like a total goblin right now. It's just the beginning. If she ends up needing to be cuter, I'm sure in due time we'll get to that. Now we're at our signature look over the shoulder. Just slap it down so we can figure out what this girl's gonna look like. I love this stage because we're basically allergic to commitment. I gotta draw my hairline, or at least how far the forehead's gonna go. I feel like the forehead's really important when you're thinking about doing hair. I'm giving her a little tank top, and I'm thinking for hair we could do some kind of ponytail. You feel me? So everything's kind of slicked back. Or maybe, no, the twin tails. So like 2 ponytails on the side. Yeah, then we have the hair falling down. And the good news is that this is subject to change at any moment. It's just light, we having fun. Now we're in the inking stage. I'll probably change, if not most of this. Like for example, the first thing I'm changing is where her eye shape is going. Now she's looking forward instead of to her right. That's her left, but don't you judge me. Honestly, when I'm in this stage, I'm already thinking about who the character could be. So for me right now, I think that the down pointed eyebrows kind of show that this is absolutely a bratty character. And maybe she's like on the angry side, because I think that fits her well. She's kind of pouting. She's got like the 2 twin tails, signaling that she might be a giant brat, which are my favorite, because if you got a bratty character, it is your job somewhere in their life to humble them. It's the rule of the law. They have to be awful so that later when tragedy strikes, they're my comfort character. Dog, after you erase, it's so hard to find colors, because I look and I have to try again. And sometimes you don't like it, so you gotta go again. And you just gotta keep going until you find those colors. I get lucky on like the 5th try. Sometimes it's like 9, 10, 11. But even though I'm coloring this in right now, I think that the camera looks mad fuzzy. I think she's acting up right now, so I'm gonna skip ahead. We're gonna do another version of her, and it'll look way clearer. Don't worry, we're gonna fix this. Joking, you're about to look at the next clip and you're gonna be like, that's so much better, girl. What? Bro, we picked good. And that's just random swatching. That's my whole process. So to recap, because we're about to start this other girl, draw that skull, you feel me? And then just flesh out the look. And I like putting the head in different positions, just trying to work with it. Like in this one, the second eye you can't really see, and I was like, it's a dove, we can make it work. I'd be gassing myself up. I know good and well that's probably not gonna turn out well, but I like to try. I'm really not the best with facial expressions, so I tried to do the upturned eyebrow, maybe some tight shoulders. The idea is that she's sad, and I think when she's sad, she doesn't have all this get up on. So now I'm trying to do something with the hair. How do I convey this? Straight down hair. I think her hair would be boring, normal, no ribbons. Maybe if anything, we could give her like a really sad headband. Yeah. We'll give her like a basic headband. She's a material girl, but not when she's going through it. And now we ink. I realized that sometimes when your inking process doesn't go well, you gotta give up, move on, start moving to something else, and then come back at it and tackle it. So for that second eye, I was kind of like, that looks janky. I don't know, maybe we shouldn't have picked this angle, but you know what? We're gonna hit it back later, because I know for a fact this is gonna turn out good. It's the third girl that normally ends up, I can't finesse. But the second girl, you already know I got this. I really do try to stay away from colors that are similar, because like the hair color is just a teensy bit darker, an off tint of the skin color, and it still works. I gotta stop my bias. I'm really holding myself back because this is a look. I like her more than Strawberry Girl, and that's saying something. Immediately, the only thing I really want to do is fix this eyeball. So I'm making thicker lines, you know what I'm saying? Maybe just shade in that second eye, because who has time for that? Also, it might look sick. I was right, it does look sick. I'm happy I did that. You know how people take screen grabs of like when a character first steps on the scene and then their last one, and you compare the differences? I feel like that's what these two are. When she first shows up, she's spunky, she wants to make an appearance. The hair is high, poofy, ribbons in her hair, attitude on 10. She probably makes eye contact with everyone and they back down. I love an intimidating queen. And I feel like when it ends, this is her. She's a shell of her former self. I think that now she's like kind. She's probably like a humanitarian and looks out for people. Probably only uses magic because you know she's got it. Only when she has to. I like stuff like that. Angsty. I eat it up. And the other good one is when you have a character who has this like distinct personality. Like let's say that they love their home city, they rep it, they protect it, and they never leave. Like that's just, everyone loves them, this is going good for them. And then they change their mind. Their opinion changes on something, or they just go in a direction on a whim. It's insane. Like suddenly that home that they love, protect, everything about it, they start feeling stifled and they want to leave. What? The person who's been in love with that one guy for like years on end finally realizes that she wants to be alone. What? Doesn't even pick a romantic interest. What? I love it. These two are beautiful. I'm glad we made these characters, yo. Look at them. I want to see what happened to her so bad because you know she got humbled in the worst way. I'm so excited. She gives me the vibe that she's the gladiator type that ended up with an injury that took her out of the game and she never made peace with it. And technically, did I draw a third girl? Yes. Did it go the way that I wanted to? Does it ever go the way that I wanted to? I really think that I'm a 2 girl. I've got to stop making this third design because one, it's always the wrong... It's like the wrong fit every single time, or I'd put some weird detail in there that kind of makes you go, why? Like that bun with the 2 dinghies sticking out, why? Why did we do that? So when we made a third girl, I tried my hand at it. You know, I'm not in love. It's not the best, but I figured it out. I figured it out towards the end. I will say this, my favorite part about drawing bodies is like the shadows. Just doing like little extra thick outlines in black. I think that's what makes it all worth it. It's the only thing that gives me the strength. And collarbones, I like drawing collarbones. That also gives me the strength. So did this third girl come together? Absolutely, she doesn't look bad. Do I like her in comparison to the other 2? Absolutely not. So this was us creating a character and it was bomb. How about that? I absolutely adore her. I actually do want to see, we're gonna see her again because I need to know what happens. Look at that girl. She went through something. Can't end it at a cliffhanger. She's beautiful though. Oh, I forgot to give her dark lips that one time, but that's okay. I adore her. Thank you guys. See you next time, okay?